What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Swole TCG. We're out here with that fire, that heat, that sauce, boys. The Swole, hold up, Swole Duels, boys. I already know, boys. Everybody was out here like these ratios. I don't understand what mind shuffle. What are you talking about, Swole? Only one mind shuffle in Azamina. What do you mean? So I'm gonna show you. All right, boys. Listen, this deck rewards the pilot. This deck rewards the pilot. If you're looking for, I'm trying to hand trap and hope it sticks, that's what KT's for, bro. Go over to KT. Bring your to KT, bro. This is for the pilots, dog. These are for the dogs, all right? This deck's for the dogs, all right? The guys out here that use this, all right? Boys, so we're just showcasing a couple duels, and I can't wait to get into it. We're going to just show a couple. We're going to have a lot more Swole duels. I'll keep showing the interactions. I'm on Master League with the Omega, so you actually have decent players out there in the Masters and above. So it's pretty good. You get a good look into like the meta. Sometimes you get some rogue variants out there, but besides that, it doesn't even matter. All right, it doesn't even matter. It's just good interactions. It's good gameplay, and it helps you kind of see how you need to sequence lines so you can get ready for events. All right. So that being said, guys, yes, we will do some DB eventually. All right. It's just it takes a lot longer with DB because it's like in person. You know, in person, you know, you don't have a computer that's making sure your opponent's doing everything correctly. You have to read the cards. You have to like make sure that your opponent is doing things correctly. So keep that in mind, guys. All right. Always remember that. Read your opponent's cards. Read them. All right. Read them. Okay. So that being said, before you get into the spice, what did y'all do today to better yourselves, boys? Because we're not just out here bettering ourselves mentally. We're bettering ourselves with the physically. All right, so get out there, get active, stay active, lock in, boys. Do something today to better yourselves, boys. Do something today. Ladies, gents, fellas, whatever you are, don't matter. Do something to better yourself. If not for you, for your loved ones. All right, if not for you, for your loved ones, boys, gents, fellas, ladies. Lock in. Now, if you're my hold up, you're like, Swole, you ain't even finished the spiel, Swole, you ain't do all that. Guys, y'all know the spiel, but don't worry, we're gonna keep doing the spiels, all right? We're just keeping it quick because I just want to showcase this Swole duel. We got plenty of other videos where I'll hit you with some more motivations for my everyday peoples. Now, if you're my hold up, my dogs, my canines, my dogs, yo. Boys, challenge yourselves, yo. Boys, get out there and challenge yourselves. Today years old, all right? Today years old. All right, ain't nothing come to nobody being comfortable. All right, so get comfortable being uncomfortable. All right, that's what you need to do. All right, lock in, add the extra weight, push yourself a little harder, do the other exercise. All right, once you finish your workout, hop on that treadmill, hop on that Stairmaster. And if you've been on the treadmill, challenge yourself and move to the Stairmaster. Challenge yourselves with what you want to do, so you can get there. Now, without further ado, let's get into the spice. All right, the sauce, the chili cheese pepperoni.
All right, boys, we're gonna go ahead and jump on in. Everybody's like, that ain't gonna work. It's not turn zero, play. Must be sauce, bro. It's my deck, dog. This is my deck. This deck rewards the pilot, all right? This isn't the deck to, I'm gonna throw all these hand traps and interruptions on my opponent's turn and, you know, hope it sticks and stops them, bro. That's not what this deck does, all right? This deck rewards the pilot, all right? So we're gonna showcase that. We're gonna show that. Damn, my hand is saucy. Saucy. All right, let's go. I'm gonna establish the mind shuffle. Activate said mind shuffle. Grab Broski from the Roski. Activate Broski from the Droski. Bro has no interruptions. He's cooked. He's most certainly cooked. Oh my goodness, he stopped it. He stopped it. He stopped it. He stopped it. That's fine. Let's go. I don't really want to put back ritual. That's fine. Let's see if he stops this. Imperm. Oh, I should have done it the other way. But thank you for making my mind shuffle laugh. This is why this deck's insane, bro. Like, if you stop the ritual, like, that's cool, bro. Like, that did not matter, bro. That did not matter at all. So, buddy, this is why, bro. Spam your hand traps, bro. This deck rewards the pilot, dude. This is what, like, people question me on the ratios, boys. Don't question me on the ratios, boys. I'm gonna show you this right now. So, we can go ahead and bring Buddy back. Let's shuffle this back in. We'll go ahead and shuffle Ritual back in. Let's go ahead and we'll give him another bell back. Let's shuffle these boys back into the deck. Summon Bro back. And then we'll go ahead and activate Deception Tribute. The reason we're doing this is so we can keep our Witch live with the discard. Activate Hallowed. Let's go ahead, bring out the Moo. Activate the Moo effect. Let's go ahead and grab Wanted. Activate Hallowed. I probably should have kept it the other way with sending Luster instead, but I really value the Lusters not being able to be destroyed, just in case you have some crazy crap, bro. I just want to make sure you got some craziness going on, bro. I want to be able to stop all that shenanigans and nonsense. It's too bad Saint doesn't say, like, can't target my cards. I like that it says can't target my, your opponent can't target their cards, but I kind of wish, like, alright, let's see if we draw crazy. A Griffo would be insane. A Griffo top deck, or Black Chaos, I'll take that too. So now our bounce is still live, so we're safe there. We got Debtors to set up our interruptions here. What does this guy got? You gonna let me go, bro? What's he gonna do? You gonna draw me, dude? Like, I already established the board. What is he gonna, what does he have? That's a quick effect. What do you have, bro? I'm gonna pull this to the side here so I can actually see what's going on. Is he just gonna surrender? I would. My Super Poly is going to trigger the Black Witch, but I also have the Mind Shuffle to trigger the Black Witch. I got the protection of Mind Shuffle to prevent the targeting because of my Black Chaos. And then I got the Debtors, so once I trigger the Black Witch and set a Deception spell, I have the Debtors to bring out something else. So, this is pretty saucy. This is pretty saucy. You're definitely not beating this. Especially on 3 cards. So, he's probably giving up. But you see how this deck easily plays through interruptions. People are like, oh, this deck loses the 1 interruption, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they're, like, more so referring to pure, but even then, like, you mixing this with any engine, bro, like, you're cooking. All right, so now you can see some sagging patterns. I have no idea what he's on, so Fu's going to stay in. But we'll drop Gaze. We'll drop Celtic. And then we will drop Debtors for our 3 Pot of Sloth. I don't know what he's on 100% yet, so I really don't want to go crazy with it. We got the drills, we got Pot of Sloth, we got Fool, we got Lava Golem, we got Super Poly. Like, not much more you could ask for here. I guess I'll throw in an Ash for that. I'll throw out the Deception, and we'll throw out 1 Black Chaos for Ashes. just to have some generic coverage overall. You didn't even need to do that. I mean, we could have left something else in. Maybe you could leave in gaze, honestly, because gaze is kind of crazy. And like people that say like hats and gaze isn't good, like I've gone second game ones and used my hats to protect like a Celtic, and then you can, and if you hard draw gaze, bro, you can just gaze. You can just summon out your D-mod, or even, it doesn't even matter if you hard draw the gaze, but you can just summon out D-mod with one of the tokens because they're considered level 8 spellcasters even while they're face down, level 8 dark spellcasters. So you summon out the D-mod, and then D-mod can search you gaze, and then you immediately have Dragoons plus all the cards that you want because you're setting up spells that you can get back with Magician. So like you're setting a call by, you're setting a super poly, you know, maybe you're setting a ritual to gain the additional effect. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you set in a wanted so you get a draw effect. So like there's so much potential on what you can do. And like even hands like this, right? Like a wisp plus literally almost any card that you draw is like insane because like it just finesses so well. This is gonna break some boards right here. So let's see what this guy's on. If he's even still in here, he's probably like, I'd be mad as if my op like just completely sauced me up after I try to use 2 interruptions on him. This dude's probably sick right now. People don't realize like you can just bounce a generic 7 or higher. Like people don't realize you can bounce that. So like when you summon out Witch and you already established the Mind Shuffle, it did nothing, especially if you have Ritual in hand. This is why I said, guys, this deck rewards the pilot. This deck rewards the pilot, boys. All right, so this guy just gave up. So this was a waste of the duel. I mean, dude was probably just like absolutely sick from me doing that. Oh, and this is a 42 card list. I decided to cut it down. I'm not running Slumber in this one. I wanted to test out different variants. I told you I'm still playing with the ratios. I still like the 44 card list. I like having the accessibility of Slumber because y'all know how I feel about Slumber, but I wanted to try to cut it down as much as possible just to not have, it's tricky. You don't want to do a clean 40 because you are playing more bricks with both engines. Both engines have their own versions of bricks, but their bricks kind of work together. So it's tricky to do that. If you go down to 40, then you're kind of risking bricking a little bit more. As funny as that sounds, right? You think consistency would be better at 40, but when you're playing a lot of bricks, you have to up your engine count overall just so you can finesse with that. So we have a crazy hand. If you don't know by now, you should not be shotgunning Fua like right out the gate on some of these cards because like you don't know what you're going to be playing up against. Now with this deck, we know what these guys are on right here, so we're definitely 100% going to shotgun the Fua. Because this guy is most likely going to do something. He's going to activate that effect. That's fine. He's going to send White Rabbit and then White Rabbit. Oh, he's not sending White Rabbit, so he must have White Rabbit in there. So we'll go ahead and he summons this guy out. And from here, we'll go ahead and activate Fua. Go ahead and draw. And he's got a March here. March here at back. We're not going to draw him. It's kind of pointless. This guy's going to combo wombo if we draw him. Let's let this guy establish some crazy crap. That's absolutely fine. We established the Mind Shuffle here. And I'm going to show you. This is why like one Mind Shuffle isn't bad. I'm going to show you guys this why. Another draw. Ew. Bro, come on. Give me a breaker. A breaker. So he's thinking what he's going to banish. Well, banish your White Rabbit, bro. Oh, did he already do that? I'm tripping. I wasn't paying attention. So with this, like, we know they're not really on Fallen the Virtuous. Most of them aren't. I mean, they could be if they're trying to play Visions to get additional draw power. So this is a little bit risky, but I also don't want them to establish the banish, and I want to thin out my deck a little bit more because of the FUA. So this is where you help fix your consistency issues too, is because if you have them under a Charmy and you're using Griffo, you're cycling through like 4 cards out of your deck. So you're already thinning out the possibility of grabbing bricks off of the FUA. So this is where it helps out a lot. So right here, you have anything on res, bro, you summon this guy out, you summon this guy out, that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and mind shuffle now. Oh, I didn't realize that was Hearts Cryptor, bro. I didn't realize he went into Hearts Cryptor. I'm dumb. I thought that was the other girl. I didn't realize he went into Cryptor. All right, so I fumbled the ball there. Boys. This is what I get by going fast. I couldn't tell, bro. They look the same on, like, online. If you don't look at the card, bro, they literally look the same. They're both red. No wonder I was wondering why they didn't banish. I was like, where's the banish at? But, oh well. Alright, so buddy's gonna summon something. Ragged Records, that works. That's a good card. Just let this do wombo combo here. Is he gonna keep giving me draws? Come on, give me something good. Oh my god! The one time I don't get anything good. Yeah, you know what? In the draw phase, let's just go ahead and activate the wanted. Grab out Black Witch. And we're gonna go records. Grab out this guy. The reason we're doing that is because we're gonna send bro, special her, and then we can chain block buddy. With the witch. And what are you gonna do about witch, bro? What are you gonna do about that? And negate the effect of witch. That's fine. MTP. Grab that Griffo. Activate. Let's go ahead and we'll shuffle back you, and put back the Mind Shuffle. See, now Mind Shuffle's back in the deck. Yay. I think these guys get targeting protection, right? Special summon, activation. One of these guys do targeting. You take no battle involving mouse link monsters or points to. Your opponent cannot target mouse link monsters that point to this card. Alright, so that guy's pointing to it, this guy's pointing to it. They're all pointing to it. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead. Can we ritual set up here? See, I don't want to use Garifo because he hasn't used this guy's effect, but did he already summon out the March here? I don't know. Grab the Glaze. I don't really need to attack. MTP, alright, so he's gonna MTP this turn. And then it's a non-target banish. So if I use Gaze here, is that gonna do something horrible for me? On-target banish that guy, sure. That's fine. Grabbing another March here. I don't think, he didn't use Marcher's effect, right? It's absolutely fine. See, that's the only downside. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Can't target Mouse Link monsters, he points to. We're gonna do this. We're gonna summon him. We're gonna banish the Fua and the Fua in hand. Summon. Activate the effect. I can target him? That's crazy. Oh, because he's not pointing to him. Damn, he sauced himself with that. He sauced himself with that, boys. Alright. Now we can go ahead and Griffo. Set up Mind Shuffle. And we go ahead and activate the Mind Shuffle. Activate this card now. Let's go ahead. And we can... Should we add... I didn't normal summon. Yeah, let's grab him. Discard. You got Droll too, bro? You got Droll too, bro? Nah, it's probably just the Marcher. Did you not use the Marcher effect yet? Alright, we'll normal summon. Activate the effect to draw. That's nice. And discard. I don't need these guys. Let's go. I can only summon one more time from the extra deck now, so I can super poly his board for 2. Yeah, let's just go ahead and super poly his board for 2. I'll summon Garura. We'll get rid of this guy. I'll get rid of this guy. Summon out the Garura. Yeah, buddy. And then I could just make a chaos. Oh, I couldn't because I was locked, but that was enough for game. Because I just tackled Blackluster first. Alright. Now we need to lock in. So you see, like, it doesn't matter if you have one trap and you get rid of it. Like, this is what I'm telling you guys. Like, you just gotta play smart. Like, play smart, boys. Play smart. It's that simple. See, that one Celtic helps, guys. Like, having that one little searchable Celtic kind of, like, just really helps unclog the hand. It gives you more resources, too. So you just dig into more engine. So, like, it's just, like, it's insane, guys. You get so much value out of it. So, like, people get, like, so pressed about, like, oh, actually, I can take out the Drolls here. Let's take out the Drolls first. First things first, take out Droll. I'll put back Celtic. Boy, I'd rather have Celtic in. I don't really care about none of that. I guess I could put this guy in. I don't really know, like, Ash is kind of pointless. Ogre is like, eh. Actually, you know what? Ogre's actually decent for a breaker in this deck. Because you can hit the allied code if you go into allied code. So we'll put it in. If you go into allied code and you smash the allied code with an ogre, then it can't summon out the monsters because then it's cooked. So that's actually decent. There we go. At least one ogre. So now we sit back and watch the shenanigans. This isn't a horrible hand. It's not the best hand, but it isn't horrible. I'll just wait for a buddy to combo off. A Pot of Sloth will do work. A Pot of Sloth will do some work, though. there's a lot of malice running around right now. I'm not gonna lie. People are definitely getting trigger happy with malice. I did want to sauce up like a malice Azamina just to like go crazy and just like really piss somebody off. Like you go Azamina lines and like they're interrupting, and then all of a sudden you go like, oh yeah, by the way, normal summon dormouse. That would be hilarious. That'd be so toxic. Oh my god. Plus you can play Impulse Spark in there too. That'd be pretty free. I mean, just hold the ogre for the ally code. You're gonna cycle through all this. They're gonna do all their banishing to get the resources, and then as long as they don't have like another, like, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now, guys. I can't think of his name. Come on. March Hare, that's it. As long as you don't have an additional March Hare that they can just bring back, then you're good. Otherwise, then you're gonna have like another layer of interruption. But I mean, this guy's also drawing like Infinity, so he's gonna have like layered interruption too. So it's kind of annoying. So there's his March Hare. So he's got a March Hare now. Did he already use March Hare effect? I don't remember. So usually I pay attention a lot, especially in person. I pay attention a lot. But like that's why I like Omega, is because I don't have to pay attention because I know they're not going to cheat. Right? I know they're not going to cheat. That's like 99% of my duels, I know what they're doing, but I'm double checking to make sure they're not doing anything illegal, because sometimes you need to do that, all right? Sometimes people are making like these illegal plays and you got to catch them on it. And then they'll be like, oh, I didn't know. Okay, yeah, buddy, you took this deck to the event and you didn't know it didn't do this. All right, come on now. Oh, you didn't know it didn't lock you. Like, come on, buddy. Oh, I just started playing that. Bro, you ain't taking this deck to an event and saying that. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Now we just wait for him to summon the ally code. Oh, he's not summoning ally code. That's weird. I was really expecting him to summon the ally code. Why would he just end on that? He must have a crap ton of hand traps. Interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and bait out the banish. He's gonna use March, or what's his name's effect the moment I activate Deception. Because he's gonna get rid of that. He sees me get rid of the ogre. Come on, use it. You know you do. You know you want to. Okay, so he's not gonna use it. That's kind of wild. Add the hallowed. Oh, that's why he didn't use it. What a... Alright, bro. Well, at that point, you probably pretty much just got this game, right? Probably just pretty much got this game. On the bright side, I get the Deception back. What I can do here though is bait out banish. And just at least get rid of something here. Oh, he can't die? Okay, cool. We'll just go ahead and phase. That's so annoying, bro. That's so annoying. Establishing a board like that and getting drilled is so annoying. target banish. Gonna try to banish the Ilia. We're just gonna negate the we're gonna negate. There's no point. Oh, is he unaffected? Okay. He would hit the mind shuffle, bro. He would hit the mind shuffle. I hate to do it, but the only thing I got is Uri Salago, and he's still going to be able to go for game, bro. So, might as well not. Might as well just go next. What a disappointment. Accusations. Putting the black goat. Putting the ash. Putting the ash. Putting the ash. Putting Celtic. Is that guy. Oh, that's the card that I missed in here is Talons. I forgot to put in Talons. Let's give it another super poly. Droll's at 2, but I swear I get drolled more than ever. But it's fine. It's fine. I miss my canines, bro. I didn't care. I got drolled. It's like cool. Cool. Thank you. What a god-awful hand. Please don't have droll. Please don't have droll. This is why you need the Celtic, though. This is exactly why you need the Celtic. So, as long as Celtic resolves, and he doesn't resolve, of course. Celtic doesn't resolve, and now I'm pretty much low-key sauced here. I mean, I guess I could have banished these guys. Because, like, what does accusations really even do against this deck? Yeah, I probably could have just banished those guys, summoned out that, then I'd at least have my Mind Shuffle live to summon out my bro on my turn. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you just be getting the wildest of hands. Like, why you grab Griffo? So I'm trying to stay alive. Setting deception and wanted off of this, and then also the black goat for the interruptions is just high key. So now we have a black goat that can shut off anything here. This is the annoying part. Please activate trap. Nope. I'm hoping we can keep him off of shenanigans. If he grabs, what does he grab? Yes, there we go. So get rid of Malice and Underground. Activate this card, but there's a special summon one. If I stop this though, is it gonna do anything for me? No, because he's just gonna summon that guy back out, and then he still has a banish. Dude, he didn't even go through all of his names yet. He doesn't have enough to go. Oh, he's gonna go straight into access code, isn't he? He's probably gonna try to link climb some more. There's someone out Marcher. You gonna link climb some more? You only have darks. There you go. He's gonna make Cryptor, and he's gonna use Cryptor effect, banish, and banish the baseline. I guess I should have just stopped. Alright, so he has the access code. Banish, destroy, summon. Either way, I still live, bro. Either way, I still live. It's fine. Now I get an additional draw on my turn. I have the black goat to shut off something off and try to push through this board. Let's see what he does. I turn off the Heart's Cryptor, I'll get back my Mind Shuffle with the Black Chaos. I get an additional draw on top of my draw. Well, you can put things back from my grave too, right? Oh, yeah, but it's just monsters in return to the hand. Okay. It's a good draw. turn off the heart scripter because I don't want him to do that shit. Let me go ahead, activate the wanted. Oh my god. Oh, Griffo's nice. We're gonna have to get rid of Griffo. Sick. Oh, I'm a dummy for getting rid of Ritual. I'm a dummy for getting Ritual, bro. I did that wrong. I was thinking I had Witch on the field already, bro. Oh, why did he leave? He still had a chance. I couldn't summon any more from the extra deck. Well, I guess he couldn't do anything because if I did that to, oh, is that more than the game? 25-35, right? Oh yeah, this game on field. Never mind. I was tripping. I was tripping. I was sweating for no reason. Wasn't paying attention to his life points. All right, we'll do one more. Actually, no, this video is kind of long. All right, boys. We're gonna cut it there. Boys. But showcasing the deck, boys. This is right here is why this deck's insane. You don't need all that, bro. We just went up against Malice. We went up against whatever we went up against. Tried to hand trap and couldn't. All right, but we'll show more. I'll showcase a lot more as I continue fine-tuning these ratios, okay?
All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that Swole Duel. I'm very excited to bring this to you because, you know what? I love this deck. I love this deck so much. I think people are sleeping on it. I think people are building it incorrectly. I think people are going the wrong way with this deck. And I'm here to show that. All right? That's what I'm here to do. I'm going to show you. Dog, I've been playing Azamina since Azamina was Azamina. All right? Yo, boys. Anybody can crack Azamina build is me. All right? Everybody like, yeah, I swear you can't hit it. So, what did I just show y'all? Don't worry. I'll show you guys more. All right? You're like, oh, there's a couple games. That don't matter. That. All right, that's fine. Keep making excuses. Keep making all them excuses. It don't matter. We'll run it back. We'll do another Swole Duel. And I'll keep going. Guys, I have not lost with this. I have lost with this deck a couple times, but it was only with going up against Blitz for the first time. All right, so Blitz is a scary deck to play into. That one you have to be on your with. All right, Azamina can check Blitz pretty good, but Blitz doesn't do too hot against, you know, or I'm sorry, RoLaD doesn't do too much against Bliss. Bliss is very hard for RoLaD to out because they have multiple pop effects, and it can get a little annoying. So it's very tricky with the Bliss strategy. But overall, the deck has been performing easily, and I've won other Blitz matchups. I mean, guys, besides that, like KT, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Unless buddy has like 4 hand traps in hand, like you can push through. As I showed, like it doesn't matter. The way you sequence things matters. The way you play things matters, all right? So keep that in mind. It's very important. This deck rewards the pilot. This deck rewards the pilot. If you are a good pilot and you understand these cards, you are going to do very well with this deck, okay? So don't question me on the ratios. Don't be like the one. I showed you. You don't need 2 mind shuffles. You don't need 2 mind shuffles. Why add an additional brick into your deck? You don't need it. You can recycle it. And if you're not playing with it, you play with the other engine. The other engine's more than enough. You have plenty of strong non-engine like Super Poly that's going to just like hard stop your opponent. Guys, there's times where I only had the 1 engine and I had 2 Super Polys. All right, and then I used my Super Polys, then I found the other engine on the next turn because I was already cycling through. You cycle through so much of your resources with each engine. Each engine thins out your deck so much, you're going to see the next engine. It's insane. And then with Azamina, you're cycling through, thinning out your deck, and then you get a draw on top of that. You're going to see engine, all right? You're going to see your engine, or you're going to see a crazy piece of non-engine that you can utilize later, all right? And it's just insane. And if you're not playing Lava Golem in this deck, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't know what's wrong with you. If you're not playing at least 1 Celtic in this deck, I don't know what's wrong with you, all right? Celtic is insane. Celtic is insane. It's such an insane card. It's a level 4 light, so it's an easy, you know, perfect Chaos Angel. You get a perfect Chaos Angel, whether it's from a Super Poly target of Garua, or it's from your Archfiend that you summon back, or if it's from your Azamina 6s that you summon back, you get a perfect one. And then it's just, you just need the one because you can search it off of Ragged Records. So you technically have 4 copies of it. All right, it's insane. Or you search it off of the Mind Shuffle. You search it off the Mind Shuffle because you want to get additional draws. You want to see your other engine. And then you play the Deaders, so then you can just still fuse on their turn even if you get locked into 1 summoning. Guys, this deck is so good to the pilot. This is why the ratios are the ratios. Guys, question me. Don't question me on my decks, all right? Don't, yo, hey. Especially when I love them. When I love them, boys, I promise you I read these cards more than anybody, all right? I probably still missed something, but it don't matter, all right? I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. That's what happens. We don't read cards sometimes, all right? But listen, ain't nobody read it better than me, though, all right? At least these decks, all right? So I'm telling you right now, I got the sauce of this deck, all right? I got the sauce of this deck, and I'm going to keep breaking this deck wide open, all right? This is my deck. This is my deck, yo, and I'm going to run it at the next regional, 120%, and I'm going to win that regional because of this deck, because this deck is insane. This deck is insane, and people are not ready to face this deck. They are not ready. With a good pilot, though, keep that in mind with a good pilot. The people that are getting sauce with this deck, you're not a good pilot, all right? You got to work on it. You got to work on it. You got to understand what both engines are trying to do. And you got to make sure that you layer the interactions. This deck is literally, I know we got a chess deck out there, but hey, this deck is literally like chess, all right? You got to make sure you get the 7s on board. Before you bring out the Mind Shuffle, you bring out a Witch. You have a Witch easily to bounce. If you already have the Ritual in hand, then you don't need the Ritual spell in your hand. There's a lot of playing with moving cards in and out of your hand, field, and graveyard, all right? You have to be aware of what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go in order to be successful, but you can easily push around interactions nonstop and get to an impressive board and just beat down your opponent for game, all right? So it's just that simple, boys. It's just that simple, all right? Lock in. Check out this deck. Don't question me on my ratios ever again. Don't do it. Not on Azamina. Not on Light and Darkness, all right? I'm going to tell you this right now. Ain't nobody saucing with this deck more than me. Yo, I'm humble about a lot of things. I'm humble about a lot, but some things I can't be humble about. And guys, Ritual of Light and Darkness and Azamina, I am not by any means humble, all right? Just like my canines, boys. I'm telling you this right now. It's my deck. It's my deck. Don't question it. All right, yo, I'm playing. You guys can always ask questions. You guys can always share your thoughts, your theories, whatever it may be. I'm happy to answer your questions and the reasonings on why. There's always a reason, all right? There's always a reason for everything that I do with every single bit of the ratio, all right? So make sure you guys ask questions. If you guys are kind of confused on something, ask the questions, guys. And if you haven't already, joined our free Discord, all right, where we sauce up, we talk about it, the different ratios, we talk about everything over there in the Discord. So if you guys got more questions, go hop over to the Discord, go check it out, all right? And we'll share the sauce, we'll share the knowledge, all right? And if you guys want extra help, if you guys want to test play with me, all right, you want me to help you with your combo lines, you want me to help you with your deck profile, you want me to make sure that your ratios are right inside your deck, you want to help with interactions to get ready for your next event, check out my memberships on my page. Join the wolf pack, all right? Join my dogs, my canines, all right? Join the Wolf Pack. Check out the memberships. You get access to our competitive Discord where you can test play with me. We'll just set up a time that works best for the both of us, and we can test play. All right. I'm not going to paywall nobody out here. I'm not these other YouTubers like $80 spreadsheets and $200, and you can do it with me one time, and I'll go over things. Out of here, bro. Out of here. Be a member. Show love. Show support to the community, this channel, what we're building out here, the sauce. And you get all that extra sauce right there. All right, you get all that extra sauce. On top of that, I also do giveaways for my members, extra giveaways for my members. All right, so whether it be an all-member giveaway when we have big events, or we do bi-monthly giveaways where I'm giving out Harmonias. I gave out Harmonia back when it was full price, $120. I gave out Starlight Lucinia back when that card was around like $110, $120. I gave away Starlight Doomsday 5s when Doomsday was popping off. I gave away a lot of these high rarity staples, high rarity cards that people are wanting and needing. All right, these high rarity cards for $3 to $10, $3 to $10, and you get access to these giveaways, guys. It's that simple. It's nonstop value for everybody, so nobody has an excuse of, you know, I don't have the money and I can't afford. Guys, it's right there for you at your grasp, easily accessible. All right, so go check out those memberships. And something that I'm very passionate about, and I got to talk to you guys about. I got to talk, boys. I am a bodybuilder. I am a bodybuilding coach. I also coach myself now for bodybuilding. I coached myself at the last show. All these thumbnails you see, all right, that's me. That's me, boys. All right, that's me coaching myself. All right, so I just want you to realize I do coaching, and I am doing something special for my Alpha Wolf members. All right, my Alpha Wolf members get access to coaching, whether it's training for a sport, gaining strength, gaining size, gaining muscle, toning and shaping, losing body fat, whatever your physical goal may be. I will help coach you with a tailored workout plan, a tailored nutrition plan, as well as check-ins to keep you motivated and accounted for. All right, so you have that accountability every single week. All you got to do is be an Alpha Wolf member. All right, you go anywhere right now, you go to a gym right now, you try to hire a trainer, all they're going to do is the 30-minute workout like once a week, and that's $200 a month. All right, you go find another bodybuilding coach, because I also have bodybuilding clients. All right, that's $200 to $400 a month. All right, that's what I charge for bodybuilding coaching. All right, and I'm on the low end. I'm on the low end. There's other bodybuilding coaches that are like $400 to $800 depending on the tier that you want to go for. All right, so guys, keep that in mind. You have access to coaching to change your life for the cheapest you will ever find it. So there is no excuse not to change your life and achieve your goals. There's no excuse. I'm eliminating excuses. Like, Swole, why are you doing all that? Why are you doing all that? It's cheap. It must not be worth it. Boys, I'm doing this because one of my biggest whys is to change the world for the better. Inspire the world to climb out of that dark space and find your best self. That's why I do what I do. That's why I bring the energy. Boys, I'm trying to better this world. One person at a time. And if I can change one person's life for the better, I'm already achieving my why. I'm already achieving more. We already got people on the Alpha Wolf memberships that are rocking out, motivated, getting it done. I can't wait to share their transformations once we get there. All right, so once we get there, I get to share their transformation with the channel. It's awesome. My Swole YouTubers making a difference out there, yo. So, guys, lock in. Go check that out. If you want the help, time is now. Time is now. No more excuses, boys. Now, with that being said, guys, we got so much on the way. I got tailor nights I got to do with you guys. I got to show you the other RoLaD variants. I've been saucing up so much with Azamina, but I had to hit this Swole Duel real quick because people are out here questioning the who's and what's it's. So I'm glad I got to showcase hard drawing, the mind shuffle. Glad I got to showcase how we recycle it, how it's okay if you only have one mind shuffle inside this build. All right, so very happy I got to show that to you guys. So stay tuned. We got a lot on the way. All right.